Hello everyone, welcome to Wings IAS JKS. Guys, we are back with the 5 questions under 5 minutes for the polity component. So let's start. Now, question number 1. Rajya Sabha has equal powers with Lok Sabha in option A, the matter of creating new All India services. It is related to article number 312, which gives special powers to Rajya Sabha to make the additional All India services. Besides article 312, there is another article 249 which also gives special powers to Rajya Sabha, through which they can transfer the state list matter to the union list matter. So this answer is wrong. Now option B is amending the constitution. This answer seems right because the amendment of the constitution bill can be proposed in the either house of the parliament, and Rajya Sabha has equal powers with the Lok Sabha in this matter. Looking at the other two options, the removal of the government, the Council of Ministers are directly responsible to the Lok Sabha and no confidence motion, it is being raised in the Lok Sabha. So this answer is obviously option is wrong. And making cut motions regarding the budget, which is also happen in the Lok Sabha. So again wrong answer. So option B is the right answer. Moving on to the next question. The second question is, which one of the following categories of fundamental rights incorporated against untouchability as the form of discrimination? The untouchability article related to untouchability or article related against the right against untouchability, that is article number 17 of the Indian Constitution, which is a part of the fundamental rights of the Constitution. Right against exploitation, first option. Articles related to right against exploitation are article number 23 and 24. So this option is wrong. Moving on to the second option, right to freedom. Right to freedom consists of article number 19 to article number 22. So again the option is not right. Next, right to constitutional remedies, article number 32, the heart and soul of the Constitution. Again wrong answer. Now we left with the right to equality. Article number 14 to 18 are consists of the fundamental rights of right to equality. So option D is the right answer. Moving on to the next question. Question number 3. Other than the fundamental rights, which one of the following parts of the Constitution of India reflects the principles and provisions of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights 1948? The Universal Declaration of Human Rights have been made under the United Nations General Assembly resolution number 217A, and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, it consists of 30 articles. Now there is an article number 3 which actually reflects the preamble or principles, like we have mentioned, the Constitution of India has mentioned in the preamble of the Constitution. Second statement, directive principles of the state policy. Part 4 of the Indian Constitution have the directive principles of the state policy. And in the Declaration of Human Rights, there are certain articles like article number 22, which talks about the socio-economic developments, which is related to the directive principles of the state policy. So again this option is also seems right. Last, fundamental duties for the from the Indian Constitution perspective. Part 4A of the Indian Constitution, article number 51A talks about the fundamental duties, and from the perspective of the Declaration of Human Rights, article number 29 basically talks about such similar provisions. So the right answer is option 3. Moving on to the next question. Question number 4. A parliamentary system of government is one in which option A, all political parties in the parliament are represented in the government. It's true, majority of the political parties, but not all the political parties, because there are some political parties which got defeated and haven't been able to score a single seat, so they will not be able to represent in the parliament. So this option is wrong. Option B, the government is responsible to the parliament and can be removed by it. The Council of Ministers basically, which actually makes the government or forms the government, they are responsible to the Lok Sabha, and there is a vote of no confidence as per being moved in the Lok Sabha. If the vote of no confidence is being passed, the government have to resign. So option B is the right answer. Now option C, the government is elected by the people and can be removed by them. it is true that the government is elected by the people, but it's not true that they can be removed by them. This is a basically tool of the direct democracy, where there is an initiative called as recall or a tool called as recall. So it is not true. The government is chosen by the parliament but cannot be removed by it before the completion of the fixed term. It is also not true in case the ruling party or the party which has formed the government doesn't score the majority or fails the floor test, they will be removed or they have to resign. So this is also wrong. So option B is the right answer. Moving on to the last question, question number 5. Consider the following statements. The first statement is, the Constitution of the India defines its basic structure in terms of federalism, secularism, fundamental rights and democracy. Now they have written basic structure. The basic structure has not been written anywhere in the Constitution. It is a creative tool which has been basically invented by the judiciary of India and also considered as the judicial activism. Therefore the Constitution of India does not define the basic structure. So statement 1 is wrong. Option or statement number 2, the Constitution of India provides for judicial review to safeguard the citizens' liberties and to preserve the ideals on which the Constitution is based. Now the word judicial review is not defined in the Constitution, but the Constitution of India provides the judicial review by article number 13. There is a 32, 226 and 132 to 136 article, where we talk about the appellate jurisdictions, where we talk about the original jurisdictions. So option B is the right answer. Only statement 2 is right, statement 1 is wrong. I hope you found these questions informative, and for more such videos do subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching the video.